Building Better Lives with Tony Robbins.
Ladies and gentlemen, every one of us at some point in our lives will face a decision so powerful that it shapes the course of our future. It is not about which job to take, whom to marry, or where to live, though these choices are undoubtedly important. The most impactful decision you will ever make is choosing your mindset. The way you think, the way you perceive challenges, and the way you approach success and failure will determine the quality of your life more than any external factor ever could. The power of mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you view the world. It influences how you respond to adversity, how you define success, and how you approach learning and growth. Two primary mindsets dominate human thinking: the fixed mindset and the growth mindset. This concept, extensively studied by psychologist Carol Dweck, highlights the fundamental difference between those who believe their abilities are set in stone and those who believe they can develop through effort and perseverance. A fixed mindset is one where individuals believe their intelligence, talents, and capabilities are predetermined. People with this mindset often avoid challenges, fear failure, and feel threatened by the success of others. When faced with difficulty, they may say, "I'm just not good at this," rather than seeking ways to improve. In contrast, a growth mindset is the belief that abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. People with this mindset embrace challenges, persist through difficulties, and view failures as opportunities to learn. The role of mindset in overcoming challenges. Consider two students facing a difficult math problem. One with a fixed mindset struggles and quickly concludes, "I'm not a math person," and gives up. The other with a growth mindset may initially struggle too, but sees the challenge as an opportunity to learn. Over time, the second student improves while the first remains stagnant. This principle applies to every aspect of life: career, relationships, health, and personal development. History is filled with stories of individuals who chose a growth mindset and transformed their lives. Take Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His resilience and refusal to see failure as permanent led to the invention of the light bulb, changing the course of human history. Imagine if he had given up after his first few failed attempts. The world would be a darker place, literally and metaphorically. The impact of mindset on success. Success is not merely the result of talent, it is the outcome of consistent effort, learning, and adaptation. Studies show that people with a growth mindset achieve more than those with a fixed mindset because they focus on developing their abilities rather than proving their worth. They are not discouraged by failure, but see it as a stepping stone to improvement. In the professional world, this principle is evident. Two employees start at the same company. One believes their skills are fixed and avoids tasks outside their comfort zone. The other seeks opportunities to learn, takes on challenging projects, and continuously improves. Over time, the second employee advances in their career while the first remains stagnant. The difference: mindset. How to cultivate a growth mindset. The good news is that mindset is not permanent, it can be changed. Here are practical steps to cultivate a growth mindset. Embrace challenges instead of shying away from difficult tasks. See them as opportunities to grow. The more you challenge yourself, the stronger you become. Reframe failure rather than seeing failure as a sign of incompetence. View it as feedback. Every mistake teaches you something valuable. Adopt the power of yet. When faced with something you haven't mastered, say, "I haven't learned this yet," instead of "I can't do this." This small shift in language makes a significant difference. Seek feedback and learn from criticism. Constructive criticism is not a personal attack, but a tool for growth. Use it to improve. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. The company you keep influences your mindset. Be around those who challenge and inspire you to improve. Develop grit and resilience. Persistence is key to growth. Keep pushing forward even when things get tough. The mindset shift, a personal story. Let me share a personal story. There was a time when I doubted my abilities. I believed that certain skills were out of my reach. Whenever I faced difficulties, I assumed I wasn't capable enough, but then I encountered the concept of a growth mindset. I started changing the way I approached challenges. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," I began asking, "How can I improve?" Slowly but surely, this shift in perspective changed my life. I started taking on new opportunities, stepping out of my comfort zone, and embracing continuous learning. The result: growth in ways I never imagined. The ripple effect of choosing your mindset. Choosing a growth mindset doesn't just affect you, it influences those around you. When you adopt a positive approach to challenges, you inspire others to do the same. Leaders who encourage a culture of growth within their organizations create teams that innovate, adapt, and thrive. Parents who instill a growth mindset in their children raise resilient and confident individuals. Teachers who foster a love of learning empower students to achieve more than they thought possible. As we continue our exploration of the most impactful decision you will ever make, we arrive at a crucial factor that determines the quality and direction of your life, the people you choose to surround yourself with. While mindset sets the foundation for success, the environment you cultivate through your relationships reinforces, challenges, or undermines that mindset. Who you allow into your life, whether mentors, colleagues, friends, or even family, will shape your aspirations, behaviors, and ultimately your destiny. The power of influence. We are social creatures. From the earliest moments of our lives, we are shaped by those around us. The company we keep influences our beliefs, habits, and attitudes. Jim Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." This is not just a motivational quote, it is a profound truth backed by science. Research in psychology and social dynamics confirms that our peer groups heavily influence our success, confidence, and even our emotional well-being. Consider how habits, both positive and negative, are contagious. If you spend time with individuals who prioritize learning, self-improvement, hard work, you are more likely to adopt those same qualities. Conversely, if you surround yourself with people who constantly complain, make excuses, and settle for mediocrity, their influence will seep into your mindset and behavior no matter how strong-willed you believe you are. The role of relationships in personal growth. Think of your relationships as an ecosystem. The healthier and more nourishing the environment, the more you thrive. But if negativity, toxicity, or complacency dominate your social circle, your growth will be stunted. To reach your full potential, you must intentionally cultivate relationships that challenge and inspire you. Surround yourself with those who push you to be better. There is a difference between comfort and complacency. While it's essential to have a support system that makes you feel safe and valued, it's equally vital to have people in your life who push you out of your comfort zone. These individuals challenge your perspectives, encourage you to take risks, and hold you accountable for your growth. Look at high achievers in any field: athletes, entrepreneurs, scientists, artists. They do not succeed in isolation. They have mentors who guide them, peers who push them, and friends who believe in them. Their environment is carefully curated to support excellence. Recognizing toxic and limiting relationships while surrounding yourself with positive influences is crucial. It is equally important to recognize and distance yourself from relationships that hinder your progress. Toxic relationships drain your energy, sow doubt, and create unnecessary drama in your life. These can be friendships that are based on negativity, family members who discourage your aspirations, or colleagues who foster a culture of complacency. This does not mean you must cut people out of your life without compassion, but you must set boundaries. You owe it to yourself to protect your mental and emotional well-being. Seek relationships that uplift rather than those that weigh you down. The types of people who will elevate you. When choosing your circle, look for individuals who embody the qualities you aspire to cultivate in yourself. Here are key types of people who can positively impact your growth. The mentor, someone who has achieved what you aspire to and is willing to guide you. A mentor shares wisdom, provides constructive criticism, and helps you navigate challenges. The challenger, a friend or peer who questions your assumptions and pushes you to expand your thinking. They do not allow you to settle, but encourage you to stretch beyond your perceived limits. The supporter, someone who believes in you even when you doubt yourself. They remind you of your strengths and encourage you to keep going. The accountability partner, a person who holds you to your goals and commitments. They check in with you regularly to ensure you stay on track. The visionary is someone who dreams big and inspires you to do the same. Their ambition and optimism are contagious. Practical steps to curate your circle. Understanding the power of influence is one thing, actively shaping your circle is another. Here are practical ways to ensure you are surrounded by individuals who elate you. Evaluate your current relationships. Take an honest assessment of the people in your life. Ask yourself, do they challenge and inspire me? Do they encourage my growth or hold me back? Seek out growth-oriented communities. Join organizations, professional groups, or online communities that align with your goals and values. Engage with people who share your drive for success. Be intentional about networking. Attend events, seek mentors, and connect with individuals who can provide guidance and opportunities. Set boundaries with negative influences. Not every relationship needs to be eliminated, but some need to be redefined. Limit the time and energy you invest in relationships that drain you. Become the person you want to attract, like attracts like. If you want to be surrounded by driven, positive, and growth-minded people, embody those qualities yourself. As we continue discussing the most impactful decision you will ever make, we come to the third and perhaps most defining pillar of a fulfilling and successful life, committing to a purpose. Your mindset shapes your approach to life. Your relationships influence your journey, but your purpose gives meaning to every step you take. The power of purpose. Purpose is not just a lofty concept, it is the driving force behind human achievement, resilience, and fulfillment. When you commit to a purpose, you anchor your efforts in something greater than yourself. It becomes the guiding light that directs your choices, fuels your motivation, and keeps you focused even in the face of challenges. Psychologists and researchers have long studied the impact of purpose on human well-being. Studies have shown that people with a strong sense of purpose live longer, experience greater levels of happiness, and are more resilient in the face of adversity. Purpose provides clarity, aligning our daily actions with long-term goals and ensuring that our lives have depth and meaning beyond mere survival. Discovering your purpose. One of the most common struggles people face is not knowing what their purpose is. Many assume that purpose is something grand or predetermined, but in reality, it is something we define for ourselves. Your purpose does not have to be a singular, monumental mission. It can be found in your passions, values, and the impact you wish to make on the world. Here are key ways to discover your purpose. Reflect on what truly matters to you. Ask yourself, what excites you? What problems in the world do you feel drawn to solve? What activities make you feel most alive? Identify your strengths and talents. Your purpose often lies at the intersection of what you love and what you excel at. Consider your natural abilities and how they can be used to contribute to something meaningful. Examine your experiences. Often purpose is shaped by our experiences, especially challenges we have overcome. Many people find their purpose in helping others navigate struggles they themselves have faced. Experiment and explore. Purpose is not always found in contemplation alone. It is discovered through action. Try different experiences, take on new challenges, and see what resonates with you. Seek feedback from others. Sometimes those around us see our strengths and impact more clearly than we do. Ask trusted mentors, friends, or colleagues what they think you bring to the world. The role of purpose in overcoming challenges. Life is filled with obstacles, setbacks, and moments of doubt. What separates those who persevere from those who give up is often a deep sense of purpose. When you have a clear reason for why you are doing something, setbacks become learning experiences rather than roadblocks. Consider great leaders, entrepreneurs, and innovators throughout history. Their journeys were not free from hardship. They faced failures, criticism, and adversity, but they kept going because they were committed to a purpose greater than their personal struggles. Nelson Mandela endured decades of imprisonment, but his commitment to justice and equality never wavered. Scientists who dedicate their lives to groundbreaking research often face years of failure before making discoveries that change the world. Their purpose fuels their resilience. Aligning your daily life with your purpose. Once you have identified your purpose, the next challenge is aligning your actions with it. Having a purpose is not just about knowing what you want to do, it's about integrating it into your everyday life. Here are ways to ensure you stay committed to your purpose. Set clear goals. Define specific actionable goals that align with your purpose. Break them down into short-term and long-term milestones. Develop consistent habits. Purpose is sustained through daily actions. Establish habits that reinforce your commitment and keep you moving forward. Surround yourself with purpose-driven individuals. Just as relationships shape our mindset, they also influence our ability to stay committed to our purpose. Surround yourself with people who share your vision and values. Stay flexible and adapt. Purpose is not always a straight path. It evolves over time. Be open to growth and change while remaining committed to your core values. Give back and create impact. A fulfilling purpose often extends beyond personal gain. Look for ways to contribute to the well-being of others, whether through mentorship, community work, or innovation. When you commit to a purpose, you not only transform your own life, but also influence those around you. People who live with purpose inspire others to do the same. They create change, spark innovation, and leave a lasting legacy. A teacher passionate about education shapes the future of countless students. An entrepreneur dedicated to solving a pressing problem improves lives and advances industries. A parent committed to raising compassionate and driven children contributes to the next generation of leaders. Final thoughts. At the heart of every fulfilling and successful life lies a deep commitment to purpose. Your purpose gives you direction, sustains your motivation, and ensures that your efforts leave a meaningful impact. The most impactful decision you will ever make is not just about what career path to choose, what goals to set, or whom to associate with. It is about committing to something greater than yourself. So I leave you with this question: what is your purpose and how will you commit to it? The answer to that question has the power to change your life and the world. Thank you.